Hello guys and a very warm welcome to this live stream and thank you for always being here. I wasn't planning on actually streaming anything today, but the most ridiculous article possible just came up here. Steve Hofmeyr could face more than a Twitter roasting as Van Damme intends to lay charges. Now what is this for? DA Member of Parliament Phumzile van Damme on Wednesday confirmed to News24 that she was talking to lawyers to formulate a proper affidavit whereafter she would lay charges against the Afrikaans musician over his tweet. So that's what we'll be talking about right now. I'm going to try and keep this stream as quick as possible so that you guys can share it far and wide and with your friends and so forth, because I've got quite a lot to say, but I'm going to say it very concisely. And yeah, thank you for being here. So just before we start, I just want to tell you today was the launch of my website, pofadder.media. You can see it here. That's the URL, just pofadder.media. I like that. And quickly, I can show you how it looks. This is how the website looks. And you guys can give it a visit. And also, we are tackling some quite big projects now in the next few weeks. You'll find out more about that tomorrow on my video tomorrow. But if you can afford it, I would very much appreciate it if you can contribute in any way possibly. You can sponsor us financially, or you can write articles for us. We will publish any articles that are well written and that won't get us into trouble. So otherwise you can just click here on sponsor us financially. There are many options here. You can use your credit card, you can use your an EFT, it doesn't matter. So yeah, thank you very much for that. So let's jump right into the article. Hofmeyr would later claim that his tweet below, which tagged both Van Damme and Ambassador to Denmark Zinzi Mandela, was about the definition of a public servant and self-defense. Now let's look at the tweet. Dear Zile Van Damme, that's Phumzile van Damme here, and Zinzi Mandela. I'm a South African tax-paying citizen. Effectively, I am your boss. You will jump when I say so, and you will ask how high. And when, sorry about that. And when you come to take our lives and land, you will die. Our contract is that simple, and don't you forget it. So that is, of course, the land part is on response to Zinzi Mandela, who made quite a few very controversial tweets like this one. Dear apartheid apologists, your time is over. You will not rule again. We do not fear you. Finally, the land is ours. Of course, for those of you who do not know, Zinzi Mandela is the ambassador to Denmark, and she is also Nelson Mandela's daughter. Whilst I wine and dine here, wondering how the world of shivering land thieves is doing #our land. I thought you were posted to Orania Oom Loter, our land. Go back to bed, Piet Pompies, #our land. And so on and so forth. That's what she said. And of course, this was the response to that, okay? Steve Hofmeyr said that, if you want to come and take our land, we will defend it, and we'll also defend our lives, because we know that the same rhetoric, populist, black nationalist rhetoric that is being used here in this this tweet here is also the same populist rhetoric that is saying land or death or whatever, threatening kill the boer, kill the farmer, stuff like that. So that's the response that he gave here. So now Phumzile van Damme decided that she was going to press charges against Steve Hofmeyr for this tweet. But let's take a look at what Phumzile van Damme were up to the last few days. And I'm pretty sure that she's trying to get attention away from this. I can't think of any other reason for her making such a scene about Steve Hofmeyr now, because this is utterly ridiculous. She posted this video of herself basically just harassing an employee at Waterfront, V&A Waterfront in Cape Town. This was posted, okay, my computer is set to American time it seems here, but this was posted around 1 o'clock 2 days ago. So firstly, I was wondering what she was doing on a works day as a member of parliament, 1 o'clock hanging out at Waterfront. But apparently she had a racial, some guy throwing some racial comments at her. But let's read this. Management of VNY Waterfront, if you're going to allow racism and racists on your premise, please announce it to all. I will not stand for anyone's racism towards me or anyone, and don't send me some PR cliched response either. Action. Alright, then she posted a video of her harassing this guy. And then she posted this. The family, the lady was filming me the entire time. So I tried to take photos, and that little S in the black t-shirt came to my face and came within my face and said, "Footsack, you black. Footsack, you black." I've literally never heard any white person in my life use that language before. And threw on the ground. I'm not sure what exactly that means, but I think she means that he threw her on the ground or something like that. But she later changed the story to the fact that he didn't do anything to her. She just punched him in the face, or in the head, as she said there. I punched him in the head in self-defense. Now, it's the first time in my entire life that I heard someone punching someone else out of in self-defense. Self-defense against words. So, legally speaking, what she did here was either aggravated assault, if he really made the comment, "Footsack, you black." I think that will be aggravated assault. And if he didn't say that, this would just be common assault on her part. And then she continued, so VNA Waterfront, given the chance that you do not tell people racism is not allowed in your mall, ban this family from your premises so we can see you're serious, you have their photo, and no, I won't stand while violence is threatened towards me, risk being beaten enough. Alright, then there's just some other things. But in any case, if any one of you guys know this family, I would really much like to speak to them so I can get their side of the story as well. Because Van Damme doxed them here, showed their faces to her, let's check, 101,000 Twitter followers. So that's quite serious, especially if they are not guilty in this. So I would really like to get their contact details so I can contact them and ask them for their side of the story. I think that would be a very good video. But in any case, so that's what Van Damme did. And just for the record, Phumzile van Damme has a history of making, making up fake stuff about racism and doxing people and making up other fake racial incidents and so on and so forth. We all know the story of Sal Nomics that she doxed, who wasn't even the right guy that she doxed. And that's just how it is. So we'll see what happens here, and we'll see what the truth is here with the Van Damme story. But it's just quite odd that it came out now and that Van Damme is trying to, I think it looks like it, cover it up by making a massive story out of Steve Hofmeyr. So before we end this video off, let's finish the article here. Okay. It looks here, the tweet elicited a lot of anger from Twitter users. It's quite funny because there were like 100 replies on the tweet and there were like 1,123 people who liked the tweet. So, of course, News24 doesn't know the ratio theory on Twitter, which of course says if your replies are more than your likes, then the tweet was not very popular, and the other way around, the tweet was very popular. But in any case, so let's leave that there. Van Damme made headlines Tuesday after she punched a man at V&A Waterfront after he came into her space and allegedly said, "Footsack, you black," before throwing her phone on the ground. Did he throw? Oh, he threw her phone on the ground. Apparently that's what she said happened. Then how did she take the photo? Did she take it before this happened, or did she take it after this happened? I have no idea. She tweeted a video in which she said she has been standing in a queue and she got involved in a quarrel with the mother of a family at one of the supermarkets. The woman allegedly told her she would push her aside. I have no idea what happened here. I know Phumzile van Damme from Twitter, and she is probably one of the most people making the most racial comments on Twitter that I'm aware of, more even than Julius Malema. So if I had to put my money on this, I would say Van Damme started the whole thing. And there were probably a quarrel then, and Van Damme tried to make it into a racial thing. But hopefully we'll find out the real story and the full story quite soon, and I'll definitely do a video about this on here. It is because we keep quiet that racism thrives. Waterfront spokesperson Donald Cow has since apologized for the incident and how it was handled. How it was handled was Van Damme shouted at your employee for 3 minutes while she made a video, and then before he could respond to her, she stopped the video. So of course, and obviously, she didn't want us to see what the employee said to her afterwards. Maybe it's because it doesn't really fit into her narrative. And then Van Damme went on an absolute Twitter storm, and she tweeted a massive amount of tweets about her race baiting and fake racism claims. It's quite funny, the IRR in South Africa did a study on racism and how many people actually experience racism, and they found that the amount of people that experience racism in South Africa from all races is less than 10%. So Van Damme is one of those less than 10% with an absolute victim mentality who wants to see racism in everything. Speak out, even if your voice shakes. Speak up, and even if you do so through tears, do not remain quiet to make others real comfortable. Your voice helps in fighting racism. Never fear to use it, because you will inadvertently be attacked. I think she means be attacked for it. Do not keep quiet. And yeah, it says basically what I said about the Mandela land debate. So, in any case, guys, that's my thoughts on this. Be sure to share it with your friends, and if we get the whole story and the full story, we will definitely make a full video on it. So, thank you very much for that, and also be sure to go check out my website. The URL is here. You can see pofadder.media, and basically, let me just find the website here again. There we go. And the website looks like this. You can go check it out. All my articles are there. If you really want to and you can afford it, you can make a contribution. But in any case, that's all for now. Thank you, goodbye, and God bless you all.